What's going on, everybody? So today got a package, gonna install it on the car. This mod will be for aesthetics and it'll serve a purpose as well. As you can see, the factory grille, it's kind of restrictive, can't really get much air in there. Got one from DNA Motoring. Let's see, this is what it looks like. It has the air holes in it so that more airflow can get in there. I might cut them out, but I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Air intake temps aren't really that bad on this car, even at higher boost levels, but it's also not summertime yet, so I'm not exactly sure how it'll be. But basically, I'm just gonna pull this other one out and then we'll put this one up there. Now, I know one of the things that's gonna need done is right here. Those little tabs, they're gonna need removed, at least on these upper ones here. You can kind of see how they'd be an issue. They will make it to where it won't go all the way on. So basically just gonna snip those with some dikes and then we can put this thing on. Well, as you can see, that was really simple, just using a flathead. Now, sometimes on these cars, they're actually bolted to the bumper, actually screwed to the bumper. So you might have to take the whole bumper off to get your grill off, unless it's been removed like mine has. So now I'm just gonna slide this up and see how it looks. Something else I wanted to point out is this factory grill actually does way more than the aftermarket one. I could always paint match the aftermarket one. Not exactly sure what I'm doing with it yet, but it looks pretty good and it's way more sturdy than this one was. So I'm happy about that. We got a weight reduction, it looks cool, and more airflow, so it's a win-win-win. Here's what it looks like up close. I really don't know if I like how this mesh looks on here. I might end up cutting it out at some point and then putting like actual metal mesh behind it. I don't know. We'll just see how it does on airflow. If it's fine, I'll just leave it. But yeah, the engine's doing awesome. We are working on getting the wastegate spring. I'm probably gonna go a 12 or 15 pound spring, and then turn it up from there, because right now my max limit's like 28 pounds. At the highest. I recently just took it out for a spin and you can see down there coupler blew off, but that's okay. I'm gonna get the Aussie hairspray out and spray it. That's one of the couplers I haven't sprayed with hairspray yet, so I need to do that. Spray adhesive works really well too if you guys want to keep your couplers from popping off. Transmission will most likely need a rebuild, and if I'm going to rebuild it, it's getting all new carbon synchros and all the good stuff that I can afford to put in there. But it should be pretty good and solid whenever it's done. Also, another thing, catch can is about time to drain it. I've already drained it once. I forgot to do a video on it, but I guess I could do it real quick while we're over here. All right. So here's how nasty it is. It's not completely full, but it's pretty gross. A lot of water, a lot of oil. So the water is normal. That's just condensation that builds up from the heat. When it goes through the rubber lines, it builds up some condensation. So that's totally normal, but that's basically how easy it is to do that. And then you can clean the inside of it up and clean the outside of it, put it back together. Keep doing that at least once a week. Alright, so after I put that back on here, I moved the car over to the other side of the driveway. I noticed there was oil leaking down my turbo, which could have caused a fire, so I decided to investigate and found that the oil feed piece right here, which sends the oil into the turbo, was leaking because the threads are completely stripped. So went on Amazon, bought another one for like $9. Now I have to wait till next week to drive my car again, but it's a good thing I found it, because if I'd have went out and ripped on it like I planned on doing, because I fixed the coupler using the hairspray and tightening it all down, then it would have caused a big issue. It would have leaked down and it would have caught on fire. This is another good reason why to keep a fire extinguisher in the car at all time, which I do keep one in this car and in the Pilot. I'll show you how to install them. If you guys are ever interested in something like that, I'll do a video on it. But yeah, so now I just gotta wait, because I don't want to try to put that back on with those threads being stripped and having oil leak out. But better safe than sorry. Since I have some time, I will probably get inside the car, vacuum it out, get underneath the car, and using this industrial strength Zep you can get at Walmart, I'm going to put it in a spray bottle. It works a little bit better than Purple Power. I'm a huge fan of Purple Power, but that just works a little bit better. Get under the car and spray all the oil from when this had an oil leak. Spray all that off there, pressure wash underneath it, and get everything cleaned up pretty good. So looks like we have another minor setback, including the wastegate spring with that, but once those get done and put in, when we doubled up the spring, we'll be at 30 plus pounds of boost, and we'll be safer because there won't be oil leaking down the back of the turbo, which gets really hot. So little things like that can set us back, but it's all right. We'll just keep pushing forward. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Thanks to you guys and your support and all you awesome people who donated. If anyone wants to donate to help me get this a little bit further, link will be in the description. Not required, but really appreciated. And you'll get a shout out in my video. And I like to send a sticker, at least a sticker or an air freshener or something to show my appreciation for you guys donating. So if you're interested, link will be in the description. But I got to get some stuff done. Kids are about to get home from school, so I'm going to get off here. Appreciate you guys checking up on the build. Definitely stay tuned. We will have more updates coming and a few other things like that, and I will be doing a few other videos and trying to get more content out for you guys. But kind of strapped right now for money at this point in time, so once money picks up, then there'll be definitely more content coming out. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, God bless, stay safe, and stay awesome.